A very, very good afternoon and welcome along. As you can probably see, for anybody who knows anything about Mildenhall, or if you've been here before, you'll see that's exactly where we are. We're at RAF Mildenhall. Sorry about the crunches and crackles just for a moment. I was just putting the microphones in and I thought, no, don't think it's live yet. But obviously it was, so great to have your company as always. You're with the bear in the chair. Of course, it's Stu Bear, and hey, we'll it's a little bit quiet, so I don't know what's going to happen. What I'm probably going to do this evening is just go on and off air. So this is the important bit where you need to make sure that you're subscribed and got the bell icon working, or just keep an eye on Airshow World, because I could be going live at any time this evening. But I've got a few, hopefully a few video clips to show you that I've filmed throughout the day, so we'll go through that in a short while. I can see some lights flashing on one of the Ospreys over there, but you just never know. But we will see. Are those rotors moving? They're going back down, aren't they? Can you see that? I could see a light as well, but that's quite possibly there could be one behind. Two Ospreys took off around about 10 minutes ago, and also around about 15 minutes ago we had this beautiful jumbo jet which took off. Global, so we'll find out. Western Global, I think it was called, but we'll find out for sure just a little bit later. I will try to be able to bring that video to you very, very soon. Something's on the runway, Julie says. Yes, I could certainly hear something. If I point the camera down in that direction, let's have a look, see what we can see. I don't know if we'll pick it up. Let's see. But a big thank you to everybody that joined us yesterday at Coningsby. What a brilliant day we had yesterday. It was super weather. Yes, there's something flashing away down in the distance down there. Beautiful day yesterday. The weather was great, but not just that, the flying was absolutely top notch. Very, very busy day. So big thank you to everybody that joined us for that. I hope you're picking us up loud and clear. I can hear a little bit of noise from looks like Lakenheath. Let's see, let's just point the camera in the direction of Lakenheath, because I'm sure I just heard something going up. Oh yes, that confirms to anybody. But, there we go, there's a couple of F-15s just taken off. But that's a good few miles away from me. But there we go, maybe of interest to somebody that may be listening or watching them at the moment. Of course, I shall go to the chat room. I noticed Barry West was in the chat room, and yes, Barry West, bringing back some good memories for you, mate, I hope. And it's always great to see Barry. There we go, they've put the rotors back up again. So you never know, we may get some of those. But as I said, what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop in and out through the evening. And I think possibly it was a couple of helicopters that just came into land over in that direction. You guys with these flight radars may be able to give me a little bit more information on that, so I'll have a look. Let's have a look anyway. Say hi to everybody. And the first person I can see in the chat room is Mark Webber Webster, GB Model Zone, then Tyler, then Ryan, Julie, of course, Barry West giving us a big wave. It's been a while, Stu. Stu, how have you been? Pretty good, yeah. This is the first week that the bear's been out the cage and out and about doing the streams. Black Hawks, oh, that's what sneaked in. Right, I didn't see them come in. I saw them take off earlier today. But yes, Tyler, thank you for the message, and expect quite a few streams over the next couple of weeks, well, next couple of months, because obviously we're back out on the road. And as I said earlier, we were at Coningsby for the previous 2 days. Let's keep on going through the list. Alison Bowers, hi to Alison, and Laura, goodness gracious, somebody put something in there. Shane Smithy Smith, because I love you guys. Hey, I love you more. Well, you know, in a nice way, you know. Hey, my man, thank you very much for the kind donation. That's so much appreciated. Let's keep on rolling. So that was Shane who put that kind donation in. Pandit99's in the chat room. Chris is there. Alison Tidy, Laura, Neil, Jason Yogi Bear. I love it when Jason Yogi Bear is there. It gives me a chance to, you know, yeah, put the voice on. Keep on going. Hey, he's got the beers. That's it. He's got the beers in. That's Mark Webster. We have Keezy, Ryan as well. And Tom says, good afternoon, Stu and everybody. Neil Hubbard is in the chat room. Carl Lyons. Let's keep on rolling. Aviation Kid. V22. Wings were moving. They certainly were, weren't they? Let's go back and see what they are doing. Well, the props were moving, weren't they? Let's have a look. Hey, did I go by too quickly? Yes, I did. Can we see what they're doing? Are they wrapping up for the night or whatever? But there's certainly two out, and the ambient microphones are possibly picking up sounds of aircraft, because as you saw a few minutes ago, there's some F-15s over at Lakenheath that have taken off. Oliver is in the chat room as well. Let me scroll down a little bit further. Don't worry, hopefully I've got some videos to that will play back. I hope they'll play back for you. We will find out, because I filmed them in 4K and I've never from the camera before outputted them. Yeah, I've showed 4K. I'm hoping it's going to drop them down, okay, to the 1080p. We will see. This is an experiment. It might work, it might not. If I can't play these, I'll certainly try to play them for you on the Friday night live show. If they don't play, I shall make sure that the next videos I do are in normal HD instead of going up to the 4K. Obviously I can't output in 4K because of the streaming would not allow it. Kaifa, hi to you. What does he say? Wow, he had a US aircraft carrier off the Devon coast. Whoa, nice one. I wonder what was on there, eh? I wonder where it was going. FX1. And Tom, we've got in the chat room. I'm just going a little bit quiet just for the moment so I can check these messages. Okay, I think I'm up to date. Oh, we've just had Jazzy John 30 pop in. But if I do miss anybody out or whatever, or if you put a message in and I miss it, don't be afraid to put it again and what have you, or say, hey Stu, did you see my message? And if I've not read it out, it's because I haven't it hasn't come up in front of my eyes. I'm tracking aircraft on Plane Finder, says Oliver, and Flight Radar, wherever you are, Stu. Yes, I'm down here at Mildenhall. You can probably see a couple of Ospreys that took off. And we'll keep an eye on that. What I'm going to do for the moment, this might work, it might not. All right, it's It's an experiment, really. I have played back videos for you before, but I don't know if it will output these correctly. But if it doesn't, I shall make sure I don't record in 4K to play them back for you. Anyway, just bear with me. If we get anything live, I'll hit the live. I'll go straight back to where we are now. Okay, let's have a quick look. Stay with us. We will return to that just a little later, but hey, back with the live action right now, a KC 135. And there we go, into land. Now, that's what I can't... It probably just went off for a second. Let me know, because I'm recording in 4K, I had a message come up on the screen saying, hey, it can't output in 4K. Yeah, but did you get a breakup on that, Julie? I'm sure she'll write the message in. So on that KC135 that just came in, when I hit, you won't know when I hit the record, but I hit the record button. Did it actually stop just for a second? Yes, it went off. Right, thank you very much. So what I have to, it's okay now. Yes, of course, because I'm not hitting the record button. Right, the question is for you guys, did it land or did it go round? Aha, well, I can answer that question because it's I can see with my own eyes, it's over there. I haven't got there's no Fred the Ted, so I haven't got a clue as far as what's happening with the radios and what have you, what they're saying, but you know, it's okay for you guys to let me know. It's so if it stays in the circuit, yes, Mr. Quid, stay in the circuit all the evening long, and then bring back the V22 Ospreys, and we'll be very happy if we can do that. Go round. Thank you very much there, Owen, letting us know that. Lee Williams, hi Lee. I recognise that little icon you've got there. Nice one, Everton. Okay, I just had to zoom into that. Forced Chicken Games, that's another good one. Mildenhall, you bet your bottom dollar, that's where we are. We're at RAF Mildenhall, and it's a little bit chilly, but we're not complaining. The sun's out, and it's it's just after 4:33. Normally at this time you start hearing them playing God Save the Queen. I haven't heard that yet on the mics. So we will go back, because I've got lots more video that I've taken earlier today. So we'll play those in a moment. But what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to make you feel a little bit dizzy. So I do apologise as I move the camera around. But staying in the circuit is that KC135. I've not got the call sign yet for you. I guess I could have a look on the flight radar. Let's have a look. Let's pick it up anyway. Obviously when it gets nearer I'll go very quiet, because you don't want to hear me talking over the top of this side of the aircraft. But at the moment it's just too far away, obviously, to be able to pick it up. No leaves on those trees yet, as you just saw. And in just a second that should start banking. Yep, there she goes. Well, I hope so far you've had a really good day. It's probably a good time to actually go live around about 4:30. The youngsters will be back from school and what have you, and I know there's quite a few youngsters that watch this. So a very good afternoon to you. Hope you had a good day. Sometimes the cheeky devils, they watch it in their computer lessons and get us in trouble. I can't remember who it was. It was really funny. It was last summertime. Was it then? No, actually, it was when they went back, sort of September time. And this youngster says, "Hey, I'm watching this in my computer lesson. The teacher's watching as well." We'll keep an eye out for that. Sounding like it's actually going round again, but keep those messages. Come again. You don't have school till next week. Goodness gracious, eh? Aviation kid, what are you like? Have you been doing, has it been homeschooling and things like that, you know, on the computer? Anyway, he'll probably let me know. Ian A says hi. Who else says hi? Tyler, we've got there. Zachary from Ottawa. Hey, very good. Now, what time would it be in Ottawa? I'm going to say good afternoon anyway. It's probably morning time where you are. Forced chicken. What's forced chicken saying? Ooh, I'll tell you what I'm saying. My hands are getting a bit cold. I'm not complaining, honestly. Right. Did that KC-135 tanker, did he take off again? People frantically looking at their flight radars. It's Quid 3-1. Nice. Thank you very much for letting me know that. Strike Eagle. Let's have a look. Strike Eagle. Thank you very much for letting us know as well. Yeah, brilliant. What a great lot, eh? Hey, letting us know it's Quid 3-1. Ian Stewart, good afternoon to you. Pretty soon, hopefully, I'll be saying it's evening, you know. We will see. It landed. Oh, shucks to that. That's Bandit99 letting us know that. Thank you, Bandit. Very much appreciated. Stefan. Is it? No, it's not Stephanie, isn't it? Stefan. Let me know which one it is. Anyway, good afternoon from France. I was waiting for the live. Where are we today? Yes, we've moved a little bit further east and south, and we're at a place called RAF Mildenhall, and this is a great place, one of my favourite bases of them all. I just love coming here, and we're on the, it's actually the viewing area. It's closed, it's completely closed at the moment, so you can't actually come here and go on John's Field to watch the aircraft. Hopefully later in the year, when more restrictions are eased, you should be able to do that, but at the moment it's just for camping. When I say camping, like caravans or motorhomes, yes, you have to have all your own things on board, you know, toilets, showers, all that sort of stuff. It is my favourite place of anywhere. Some great memories of course, and when we had the air shows, and also bringing some great memories for our good friend Barry West, who used to work here and Lakenheath as well, and he used to be in the control tower doing the air traffic control. And Barry West is actually with us. He might have popped off because he's a busy man. He's Barry, driving his truck around in the USA. But is a great supporter of Airshow World. And thank you as always to everybody. Let's keep on going. Oh yeah, a 99. An ice cream, in other words. That's Jazzy John. Let's keep on rolling through the list. If you see anything on the flight radars, yeah, by all means just alert me to it, and it's much appreciated. Tom Durrell, what does he say? There we go. Homeschooling, right, okay. Barry West, there he is. He's got to step out for it. I told you, he's in and out. He's in and out like a fiddler's elbow, as we would say over this part. But he's driving that truck around. Okay, drive safely there, my good boy, and we'll catch you later. Guy, what do you like? Thank you very much for that very kind donation. It all helps. It really does. Thank you. Thank you very much. You know, very soon, because you're not going to just look at a blank airbase with me rambling on for hours on end. What I'm going to do, I'm going to keep hitting the play video, and we'll show you some of the stuff from earlier, just like that jumbo that I wasn't complaining that we got rudely interrupted while we were playing it. So keep those messages coming in, okay, and I will keep a check on that, and if you see anything on the flight radar, say, hey Stu, look over your shoulder. You've got some Ospreys, or you've got a C5 Galaxy coming in, you know. Wishful thinking on that, but they had a C5 on Monday, I believe. Right, let's get back to where we were just a moment ago. Okay, so just fingers crossed, what you're going to see is what was recorded earlier in the day. Here we go. and you're back in the house. There we go. And so that's what has been going on today. And that jumbo, it came in around about I think it was around about 1 o'clock, that sort of time, and it departed around about 4 o'clock. So it's not been gone very long at all. So but that's what we've had so far. You're back live right now, and back to the chat room, and I noticed Elvis from down there in Southampton, and actually popped into the chat room. So a very special. I haven't seen Elvis for a while, so Elvis, I hope you're keeping fit and fine, and it's always great to see you in the chat room. So thank you very much for joining us this evening there, Elvis. And also, while we were just showing that for you, Heather Ramsey's popped in, and let's keep on going through. As always, if I don't give you a mention, definitely put. Don't be afraid to put the mention back into the chat room, and I'll certainly endeavour to say hi. I certainly do my best. Scott Scan, hi to you as well, and of course Barry West, thank you very much. He put that very kind donation in just as we went back to that jumbo jet that we saw coming in and taking off. And I'll tell you what, I'll be taking off in a minute. Just a little bit of wind blowing about. Let's scroll through the rest of these messages, because I'm reading these literally off the phone, so it's not really ideal, but let's keep on going. GB Model Zone is in the chat room. That's our very good friend Gordon. And Steve Creed, the commentator, wanting to know where this is. I'm sure, yeah, Julie answered that question. It's RAF Mildenhall with the US Air Force. It's where the tankers are based, and they fuel the units as well. The 100th Air Refueling Wing. And normally when they go out, if you use these flight radars and you see that call sign, quite often they use quid. So look out for that, and you'll probably know. And quite often they'll go out into the North Sea. Is it ARA 8? It's off the wash. That's the main one they use, but hey, there's lots more that they could use as well. 757 Superfan, also asking, where are you? RAF Mildenhall. Orbity, is that correct? I can't see very well. Brian R says hi. DJ Wilf, goodness gracious, DJ Wilf. So when I say something like that, it's because I've not seen them for a while, because a lot of these guys, of course, they really enjoy the live streams when we're at the airfields, and of course I haven't been able to do any since last October, so it's absolutely brilliant to be out and about and to bring you some of these things. What have we got? Elvis. All right, we'll just scan that, and I shall read that out in just a moment. Richard Staff, we've got him in the room, and right, of course, Mark Webster is out there as well. Let's see what Elvis says. I'm doing okay. It's been an eventful week so far. Been involved in a fire at the chip shop under my flat. Oh, Lord above, that's terrible. Hey, I knew. Hey, you please tell me you work in the chip shop, because there's a guy who works down there. Yeah, you know it. We've said that joke loads of times. Curse to McCold song. Anyway, what else did he say about this fire? Under my flat was set alight at 2 a.m. Tuesday morning, so I haven't been allowed back until today. Goodness gracious me, that is horrendous. Wow. Well, thank goodness you're okay, my man. Wow, that is awful. Dear oh dear. Yeah, there's me trying to be light-hearted about it, and something as serious as that. Well, goodness gracious, as long as you're all okay, that's the important thing. Bandit 99 Reach 516 took off from Lakenheath. Right, thank you very, very much. How long ago was off that, because of course if it'd be taking off, because we've got this easterly wind, it wouldn't have been coming towards us. Let's have a look. C-17 just up from Lake and Heath. Stu got it in his view. Let's have a look. I can't see it at all, and obviously it wouldn't be coming towards us because, as I say, they're taking off into the east. We've got that cold easterly breeze blowing directly at us. See, no flight radars coming very, very handy, don't they? Eh? But thank you very much for letting us know. Hey, we love cats, don't we? Hey, there we go. Now, what are you stalking, you little devil? What are you up to? Now, if you come down here, the black cat, black and white cat, is beautiful. But this one, try not to stroke this one. You'll probably get scratched up. I run a mile. Well, if I could run, I certainly. But all of a sudden, he starts to be your friend as soon as you get the barbecue out. But don't risk it. The black and white one, Mr. Beacon, Uncle Beacon, should I say? He's very, very friendly. Stu, you at the Nook campsite? Yes, that's where I am. They opened the campsite for units that have got all their own facilities, as is the law at the moment, and they opened that on Monday. Now let's have a look at that little beauty over there. That's your V22 Osprey, and I'm pretty sure he's turned around. Now whether he's done it on his own steam, let's have a look. It's got lights flashing. Or is it being towed? I can see a tow. You can tell better than me because I'm looking through a very small screen. I think I can see a tow vehicle there. Looks like it's being towed back, so not going to be very hopeful with that. There is two Ospreys actually out. Wootton Bassett, I think, was the last report from somebody they said was there. So that is probably going to be put away. So I don't think we're going to be seeing that. What I'm going to be doing this evening, right, is I'll be in and out. So make sure, if you've just come across this, make sure you subscribe, because we will be going off air if nothing is happening. But what I'd really love to bring you is if we get those Ospreys coming in before it gets really, really dark, is to be able to bring you some shots of those, because they look absolutely stunning as it gets dark. And I may even attempt to get them when it's pitch black, so you can see that green glow. Can't promise, because who knows what's going to happen, unless you've got that crystal ball out there, and you can let me know for sure. But, if you do hear of anything that's actually coming in, certainly put the message in, and we'll look over our shoulders and see what we're going. But I'm not going to just obviously keep boring you with stuff. You don't want to hear me keep on going. Stu, is that the gypsy? No. No, definitely not. No, it's my favourite place of many. Yeah, I love it here. It's great. It's where we used to. I first came here back in 1997 for the Mildenhall Airfield, and I was just knocked out by it, and I thought, yep, I got to keep going. And thankfully, around about after the Airfields finished, around about 2004, 5, something like that, they reopened the site, and because just used to open, as far as I remember, in those days, just for the Airfield. And John, who looks after the place now, worked really hard with the new owners, and they've got this absolutely fantastic facility here. And we'll just let you have a quick look. There we go. It's great. But for the moment, it's, as I say, if you do want to come down here sometime, and under normal circumstances, you pay £1.50 and you can watch the aeroplanes. But at the moment, it is all locked up. It's only open for units that have got all their facilities, caravan, motorhome, you know, the sort of thing. In a moment, we're going to try and play you a little bit more video before we actually go off line. This may work, or it might not. It's one of those things again, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the system, because it's set to 4K at the moment for the actual videoing. But what I'm going to try to do is to change the settings so that it goes to normal HD. And I'll show you a little bit of footage from yesterday over at Coningsby, while hopefully we'll get some more action in the circuit. And if not, I will then go offline. As soon as we get something, we'll hit the live. Okay? Do you know what? I've confused myself, so goodness knows what you're thinking. But this may work, and it may go completely tee up. Let's see what happens. You can probably see all the file settings. Hey, the camera, it is a Sony AX53, but you may lose us. Here we go, let's try. No, let's see what we can do. There we go, just a little bit of action from earlier today and also from yesterday, and of course that was from when we did the live stream yesterday at as you saw, that was Coningsby, but this is Mildenhall, where I can hear a little bit of action. Sounds like the Hercules is powering up. I can hear that on the you can probably hear it on the mainly on the right hand microphone, and so I can certainly hear that, and hopefully that'll take to the skies fairly soon, but I will just see what happens over the next few minutes. I'll have a look at the chat room, but I will be probably going off air if it still stays. There you go, just doing, that's the zip on the coat, by the way, don't worry, and I do apologise for that weird noise going in your ears. I'll have a quick look at the chat room, but we'll probably be going off air fairly soon. But as soon as we get some more action, everything's all set up, all ready to just literally hit the button, and then we'll come back live to you. Okay, so if you're brand new to this, I certainly recommend, if you enjoy your aircraft and what have you, and you want to see some flying into the evening tonight, for sure, definitely make sure you subscribed and you're getting those notifications. It's like a bell icon or something like that. Hit that and you just put the say get notifications. I think that's what you do. I've such a long time since I've done that. You know, Julie she probably knows better than I do. But let's have a look right now. Right. Let's have a look at the chat room before we definitely decide what we're going to do. I will guarantee as soon as we do go offline there'll be some action, because that's what we call sod's law, isn't it? We'll have a look anyway. We've got Topcat TC Space C. A quick hi to Julie and Stu. Thank you very much for that nice message, and much appreciated. Thanks for the great show. That's Richie Space hyphen skies. Thank you. Yeah, well, we will be back, okay, just a little later. What time is it? 5:15 in the UK. So we'll be in and out. Don't you worry about that throughout the evening. Keith B. Hiya, Keith, and thank you for your message. Or what did you say? Right, thank you very much for that. Nick Collins, hiya Nick, really enjoy these streams. Well, thank you very much, Nick. Is very, very kind of you to say. Much appreciated. Keith B. puts a message in. Tom Dell Ospreys have just gone over Barnstable, heading out to the sea. Thank you. Well, they'll be out for quite a while then, won't they? And sometimes they go out and I don't see them until they wake me up at about 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning, which I'm not complaining. The thing is, it comes over the top of the van and it rattles everything because of those rotors. Talking of rotors, just a moment, let me move. Let me see what's going on over there. Where is it? So he's been put over there, is he? And he's still being pushed back. Okay. You never know. That might go a little later. But sometimes they stay in the circuit for hours on end, or they'll just go out, long way, eventually come back and rattle the pots and pans. Piotr, hi, nice to see you. Let me go back a little bit further. Rishi, hi Rishi. Katie Jones as well, hi to you. Jake Jackson. Day State Sniper, always good to see you as well, thank you very much. Michael C. Canforce, of course, our very good friend there, Canforce. And Bob Bean. Where's Bob Bean? And thank you very much, Bob, for putting that message in. Thank you very much from Western Massachusetts. I like the live streams. Thank you very, very much. That's much appreciated. Well, I haven't got a clue what's happening because I've not got any radios or anything. But sometimes you get all excited thinking, hey, we've got some action, because I can hear the sounds of those engines. They're getting louder and louder. But quite sometimes what they do, they'll just power up the C-130, the Hercules planes, just for an engine run. But that's on the downside with your glass half full, but with your glass half empty. But if you think about it, with your glass half full, it'll be because he's texting out, and I think it's moving. So it is moving. I'm pretty sure with a little bit of luck behind those pallets, all right, and a little bit further around there, we may see a Hercules appearing. I can see a tail. It's not a shark. Let's see, any second, with a bit of luck, it might just appear there. Oh, what is that? Nose that's just appeared in front of us. If you have a look on your flight radars, you may see, and it could be a call sign of Strix. And if we're really lucky, it could be going for a test and staying in the circuit. We will find out. Ethan, my good friend Ethan Aviation. Hiya, Ethan. I hope you're well. Hope you've had a good day today. Yep, evening. We could say evening now, can't we? Hey, if we're in France, we'd be saying bonsoir. So bonsoir to you. We know what you mean, Stu. Right, Ian Stewart. He's got the same camcorder. They're a brilliant camcorder, aren't they, Ian? Brilliant for, obviously, this is not handheld at the moment. It's on the tripod. And let's go quiet, and I'll tell you a little bit more about the camera in a minute, which might interest Ian. Oh, there's a washing line. Oh, cow. Oh, look at that. He's going to turn just where those crates are. That's annoying, isn't it? What's better than a Hercules? Come on, tell me. You're going to find out too. What's better than 2? 3? No, I'm only joking. We haven't got 3, just 2. Ooh, pigeon. Sorry, I'm just taking the mic. It's a great film. Throw Mama from the train. Okay. Anyway, back to it. There we go. That's all we can film from there. Somebody doing some drilling not too far away. It's alright, it's not a weird sounding aeroplane, I can assure you. Right, we shall keep our fingers crossed, but they're probably just going out somewhere. Let's see if we can see it. Actually, there we go. Oh, excuse me, yeah. No, it's not me, I can assure you. Come on, stay in the circuit. Dip those wings and stay in the circuit for us. We will find out anyway. Let's see if we can see the other one. What is he doing over there? What were we doing anyway? Oh, I know what we're doing. We were having a word with a few people. Ian Stewart. Now, Ian, when I first got this camera and I put it on the tripod, it was useless. Absolutely awful. Right? Every time I touched which I'm doing right now, every time I touched the tripod, it just, see a little bit of movement there, but it was over exaggerated. It was horrendous, and any slight bit of wind or anything and it looked awful. And these sort of shots we've got now, I wouldn't be able to they wouldn't look like this. And I've always said it was one of the major faults about this. It's a fantastic camera for handheld, because it's got this brilliant image stabilizer, balanced optical image stabilizer, and you can take videos. You could be on the wall. No, you could be on a really bumpy vehicle, yeah, and your video shots would be absolutely rock solid. You could be moving about, and once it's actually focused on something, it will stay on that. It's a brilliant system. Yeah, the actual lens moves up and down to keep it perfect. So brilliant for handheld, which was what I thought, okay, yeah, I'll use that mainly for that. But of course, doing a live stream, it's impossible to be able to hold the camera for that length of time. You'd have to have arms like Popeye. But I did a bit of research, Ian, and found out it was a known fault. And Sony acknowledged that, and it was in the earlier models, because I got this around about I think they'd been out for about 2 years, so I got this around about 2015. But this had the old firmware. I upgraded the firmware, and wow, all of a sudden it was just, wow, how it is now. So at one point I was thinking of getting a different camera just for the tripod use. So if you've had that camera for a while, have a look, have a check at the firmware. You'll probably use it handheld anyway, but that information is for anybody else anyway. Might come in useful. Right, back to the chat room we go. Richard Staff, hi. Of course, we mentioned Jason Yogi Bear. I'm looking over my shoulder. No doubt you guys are looking on your 360 radars for us, please. And you can let us know. I'll get back up to date with the chat in just a moment. I'm just going up, making sure that I always miss somebody. If I do miss anybody, it's not on purpose or anything like that. It's just that I'm so busy sometimes. Day State Sniper, hi to you. And of course the writing on here, it's just a little tiny phone, so it is difficult to be able to see sometimes. Tom Durrell, apologies if I missed you earlier. Let's go further down. I don't think I can scroll any further. We can. Let's have a look. Oh, I think hey, what's she like? That's a wonderful Phoebe Stern. Phoebe, you're an angel. You really are. Thank you. She puts a very kind donation in. Phoebe, we love you little bits. Thank you. Raymond, the call sign. Is that the of the C-130s? All right, okay. So he's put that into the chat room if you'd like to see what that is. Alison Bowers, Tom Durrell, yes, we mentioned you. I keep looking behind me. We haven't got them at the moment. No doubt. The further I go through the chat room to get back up to date, we will see. Sorry, I'm crying here, I'm laughing as well. So I've been watching this. A few weeks ago, Julie mentioned this film to me called Throw Mama from the Train. It's an old film. I just had to watch bits, but I can't get it anywhere. It's not on Netflix and what have you. But I saw little clips on YouTube. Oh, and it did make us laugh. Oh boy, PJ. I don't know if that's why he's laughing. I really don't know. But anyway, I'm laughing at the moment. Anyway, Ian Stewart says thanks for that. Most of my videos are handheld. Yeah. Also trying to get out. Trying to get the prop blur. Got mine last December, so I had not much chance. Okay, yeah, it'll have the latest firmware and whatever. For the prop blur, yeah, just drop it down. At the moment, I've got this set to 100. Okay. The lower you drop this shutter speed, the more light you're going to get in, and then it can totally wash everything out. But yes, knock the shutter speed up too much, and then the props become stationary. But that's the great thing about this camera. You can alter the shutter speed. One of the downsides about it is you can't have both things at once, so you decide. Oh, can you hear that? Must be 5:30. It is. This is what they do. Of course, it's winter time when it goes at 4:30. Summertime, it's 5:30. There we go. Stand to attention time. In a moment. That drilling is annoying, I know. It's working. I can't tell him to stop. Here we go. He better not do any drilling while this is on. If money was no object, what camera would I have? You know, for doing a live streaming, I don't recommend spending too much money. Certainly get something that has got the manual settings, because if you want to do aircraft, you are going to need manual settings, because if it hasn't, you are not going to get really nice shots, you know, if it's a prop aircraft. Okay, so you've got to get something that's definitely got the shutter priority. All right. As I was saying, the downside about this camera, you've either got one or the other. Okay, you can slow it down on the shutter speed, but at the moment I think I've got it set to focus. Yeah, it's on manual. Sorry, it's on autofocus. That's right. You can only have one setting at a time. I don't know really. I don't know what camera I'd get. Oh yeah, probably if money was no object, a great big whacking BBC camera. That'd be okay. But for when you're out and about, sometimes you might get it wet or damaged or whatever. I spent a fortune a few years ago on a semi-pro camera, and it lasted around about 2 years. I was heartbroken. But yeah, recommend the Sony though. It's very, very good for what it can do. Mildenhall's Alexa has gone mad, has gone mental, so says Julie. They do that, as I say, 5:30. That is noisy, isn't it? I'm just waiting for somebody to put a message on the chat room to let us know if those Hercules have actually gone off and had a bit of a jolly somewhere. Yeah, that national anthem was playing somewhere, and the American as well. You heard all of that. Right, I'm going to have a quick look at 360 radar, and if they have gone off somewhere, there's nothing in the circuit, I'll go off air for a while, but hey, I should be back with you again later this evening. But just time for me to get the barbecue out, yeah, and get a couple of cheeseburgers going, you know, and probably put a couple of shrimps on the barbie. Lovely. Do you fancy a cheeseburger, anybody? Hey? Right, let's have a quick look before I actually decide that we're going off air for a while. I'm just trying to find those C-130s. I can't see them at the moment. I'm looking at 360 radar. That's what I tend to use quite a bit because it's normally my favourite. Let's have a look. Okay. They look, well, they're very low level. As you guys can probably see if you're using this as well, and they look like they're heading for the Stanford training area, unless they're going to do a complete circuit. I'll guarantee if I go off air, they'll do a wide circuit and come back in. But at 275 feet, it looks like they're going into that training area, and they'll probably stay there for a little while. I'll keep my eyes open, guys, and as soon as they start coming in and maybe doing circuits, I will go live for you, okay? I'll keep an eye on it. Meanwhile, just before I do go off air, I'll have another quick look at the chat room. Currently over Stanford, thank you, Bandit. There we go. You see, everybody's letting me know now. That's great. C-130Js are coming round. Raymond, thank you, Raymond. Heading west. Go west, young man. Julie, are they coming back? It looks unlikely at the moment for a while, but I'll guarantee, we mentioned it earlier, Sod's Law, as soon as I go off, they will be they'll say, hey, Stu Bear's gone offline, let's go back in. All right. So thank you to everybody for joining us for part one. Yes, I think, yeah, I'm getting a little bit hungry, so yeah, we'll probably go off air for a little while. And but if you'd like more, please, and you've only just discovered Airshow World, the delights of Airshow World and everything that comes with it, don't forget to subscribe to Airshow World, and the bell icon is your friend, I can tell you, okay, because you'll get the notification when I go live. And I'm pretty confident that I will be going live again later tonight, because it stays light until around about 8:30. But if there was action in the air, I'd probably stay live till around about 9 o'clock, or as long as we could possibly get video footage. Bacon butty time, yeah, nice. I'd like to say a big thanks to our sponsor, which is the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. If you haven't checked them out yet, please do. I'm sure Julie will put the link into the chat room for us. And but what it is, it's the best place to get your tea and coffee. And long story, I won't go into it now, but they very kindly offered to sponsor Stu Bear / Airshow World. So thank you very, very much to them. And for you good guys out there, you can get yourself 15% off by using the code, which is Airshow, uppercase Airshow. Put that in, you'll get 15% off, and you'll get reward points as well, which certainly adds up. And hey, before you know it, you'll be getting it all for free. That's tea and coffee. And you think, well, tea, what about... Hey, you've never had tea like they do it. I tell you, around about 1,000 different types, flavours. I'm going to have some coconut tea in about as long as it takes to boil the kettle and get those cheeseburgers going as well. So thank you very much, everybody, and I'm not going to keep bantering along, but we will see you just a little bit later this evening. Fingers crossed and all those good things. All right, we'll see you later. Thank you very, very much, everybody.